Today, we will be discussing Chinese export decreases, the first semi-solid state battery in an EV, Vampire Survivors multiplayer, Japan's struggle with bolstering its troops, a historic eclipse on the rise, and the new difficulty being added to Night Rain. Chinese industrial output's deficit has continued even amidst a trade truce with the US. Their last recorded index, surpassing 50, was in March. This is indicative of a lack of growth in their industrial outputs. This issue is being compounded by other factors as well. One such thing is the lack of youth employment, as well as the decrease in the property sector. Chinese manufacturer SAIC MG launched their newest car at the Chengdu Auto Show. The car in question is called the MG4 and has the option for a solid-state battery as its power source. This car is designed to have 5 available trim options and 3 available screen options. Much like most Chinese EVs, this one is packed full of technology. Some technologies are a remote park features, radars, and cameras, and assisted driving. Deliveries are expected to begin by the end of the year. Vampire Survivors' latest beta adds online play and more content. Vampire Survivors has just added multiplayer to their game. This game, created in 2022, is a top-down pixel-style bullet hell looter. As the player goes around in the game, they will be met with endless hordes. It is through killing these hordes that they get XP and level up. When the character levels up, they may choose from a set of stats to boost. The game has received over 120,000 positive reviews on Steam since its launch. Japan struggles to grow its fighting force amidst growing China concerns. With the continued threat of China invasion of Taiwan, Japan is concerned about Chinese territorial ambitions. The Japanese have increased military spending since 2023 with a goal of 2% GDP by 2027. This number has been called to be boosted by Washington, according to some sources. The struggle for boosting the Japanese military might come from an opposition by many towards an increased military. This can also be seen by Gallup International Survey. In this survey, only 9% of questioned residents said that they would fight for the country in a war, while 50% opposed. Despite the turbulence in public opinion, new recruits in the field are excited about launching their military careers. In August of 2027, there is going to be a solar eclipse that will last over 6 minutes. This is due to the lining up of celestial bodies. The Earth will be at the furthest point from the Sun, while the Moon will be at the closest. Adding to this, the eclipse will follow along the equator. These phenomena stacking together extends the time of the solar eclipse much longer than it would normally be. The eclipse is supposed to trace its path along the Middle East, Africa, and parts of Europe. If this event is missed, viewers will not be able to see it again until 2114. Elden Ring is launching a new difficulty for its games on September 11th. This is going to be for its game Night Rain, a standalone adventure within the Elden Ring universe. This new mode is going to be launched free of cost to the players, similar to how the Duos mode and Everdark bosses were. In the new game mode, players will no longer be able to select which final boss they go against. Another big difference between the Deep of Night mode and normal is that it takes place over 5 depths. Depths 4 and 5 will offer endless battle modes for those whom desire the struggle bus of fun. The new game mode will add new weapons and relics, some of which can only be gathered by completing Deep of Night runs. These relics are set to be equipable in other runs as well. There has been some news that the creator of Elden Ring has given his blessing for a movie adaptation. The author of Game of Thrones is going to serve as the director on the film due to involvement in the lore of the original game. Is that it? Where's my fin? Where's my fin? I expect a fin. I expect a final message that I can yell into the microphone.
Finn!